Nithin and Nikhil Kamath, two names that have become a beacon of hope for Indian startups, not just because they built one of India's most profitable startups, but because they came from a world where a stable job was the only dream. Two brothers who once worked overnight in a call center for just 8,000 rupees. Today, they run a company worth thousands of crores. And this isn't a story from decades ago. It began in 2010, at a time when startups were raising millions and spending crores on marketing, only to eventually shut down. Zerodha did something radically different. They raised no funds, spent no money on marketing, and still, they earn over 2,000 crores in profit every single year. So in this video, let's dive deep into the journey of Zerodha, their humble beginnings, unique strategies, and how they changed Indian broking forever. The story begins in Karnataka. In a modest middle-class family, Mr. Raghuram Kamath, an employee at Canara Bank, had his first son, Nithin Kamath, in 1979. The family kept moving from city to city, following his job postings. But when younger brother Nikhil was born in 1986, they decided to settle in Bangalore, hoping to give their kids some stability. Like any Indian parents, they dreamed of seeing their sons in respectable jobs. But by 17, Nithin had almost no interest in academics. He was surrounded by Marwari friends who constantly talked about business and money. That world fascinated him. He began to believe that studying only teaches you to become an employee. But if you want to be an employer, you need a different path, a riskier one: trading. He thought trading was the easiest way to get rich. So, at just 17, he opened a trading account under his mother's name. While others went to college seriously, he traded by day and barely showed up to class. He started making some money, reinvested everything. And then, disaster struck. The 2001 to 2002 market crash wiped out over 1 lakh rupees in market. But he didn't stop. He borrowed from friends, kept trading, and kept learning. His parents didn't force him to stop. They saw the fire in his eyes. Eventually, he completed his engineering degree. But the passion for trading didn't fade. He needed a job, but one that wouldn't stop his trading. So he joined a night shift at a call center for just 8,000 rupees per month, so he could trade by day and survive by night. Meanwhile, Nikhil was even bolder. He dropped out after 10th grade and joined a call center too. Their father had so much belief in him, he handed Nikhil his life savings to manage. Nikhil even convinced his boss to let him manage their investments. At just 18, he was handling portfolios. Then came 2004. A turning point. They had experience. They had vision. So, they joined forces. And soon, a wealthy American client handed them 25 lakh rupees to manage. That was the beginning of Kamath Associates, their first venture. But back then, switching between client accounts wasn't smooth. The whole system was complex. Ordinary people struggled just to buy or sell a share. They knew the system needed to change. In 2006, they joined Reliance Securities to understand the institutional side of trading. They saw another crash. Another wave of investors wiped out. But every crash taught them something priceless. By 2010, they were ready. They didn't want to just manage portfolios. They wanted to disrupt the industry. No more hidden charges. No more complex jargon. No more barriers. On 15 August 2010, they launched Zerodha. Zero plus Rodha, meaning no barriers. They launched a platform that was clean, fast, and powerful. At first, they targeted day traders because they couldn't afford mass marketing. Word of mouth was their only weapon. And tech? Their biggest challenge. Many times the system crashed. Traders panicked. Trust wavered. The brothers lost sleep, felt hopeless, but never gave up. They tracked every rupee, made every decision count. And when the time came, They dropped their masterstroke. Flat fee trading, no percentages. It sounded too good to be true. People thought it was a scam, but it wasn't. No hidden charges, no advisory fluff, just a solid, honest trading platform. While others raised capital, built fancy offices, and burned cash, Zerodha stayed lean. Even before COVID, 90% of their staff worked from home. No branches, no debt, no noise, just results. And in 2015, they dropped brokerage to zero for equity delivery. The game changed. From just 30,000 users in 2015, they crossed 14 lakh accounts by 2020. And then came COVID. People were stuck at home, looking for income, and found Zerodha. The user base exploded past 10 million. And most were young, first-time investors. Their flagship platform, Kite, became a favorite in the country. While others struggled to survive, Zerodha outperformed giants. And they didn't stop there. In 2014, they launched Rainmatter, a 50 crore rupee startup fund. In 2019 came True Beacon. And in 2023, Zerodha Fund House. All focused on building, enabling, and investing. This is not just a story about trading. This is about grit, conviction, and redefining success on your own terms. Thanks for watching.